Hello everyone. As you can see by the title, today I'm going to be doing a all things hair video, I guess is the best way to put it. I'm just going to be going over all of the products and hair tools that I personally use for my hair. Hopefully these will be helpful to you as well. Maybe you've heard of them all, maybe you haven't. Just give you some ideas as to what I use. A few things first. My mother is a stylist, and I have just always been around the world of hair, I guess is the best way to put it. And it's been pretty influential throughout my whole life, or she has been very influential throughout my whole life with that. However, I'm not extremely high maintenance with my hair products. I use stuff from the drugstore about 70% of the time, and then I will use a couple high-end products here and there. It just depends. I'm not extremely high maintenance, and they rotate super often. So my hair's very dry on the ends and very oily at the scalp. I do highlight it, but right now I'm just kind of trying to keep it as healthy as possible but not overdo it. So today I'm just going to take you through all of the products and tools that I use on a daily, weekly basis. And a couple of them I do not have, but I will mention just because they're my favorites of all time. I just haven't gotten a chance to go pick up new ones yet. We'll start off with the shampoo and conditioner that I use. And currently I am using the Bedhead Color Goddess Oil Infused Shampoo and Conditioner. This is what they look like. They smell so good. I've never used these before, but my mom picked these up and I'm enjoying them so far. It makes my hair very silky. So these are definitely a thumbs up. But usually when I'm going for more of a cheaper alternative, I'll purchase some sort of clarifying shampoo. Just because I feel like the cleaner the better. My hair gets oily pretty fast, so it's definitely something that I have to look for in a shampoo is a cleansing, clarifying. And then conditioner, I'll usually pick up the Herbal Essences, the blue packaging conditioner, not the shampoo, but the conditioner works really well. So if I'm in a pinch and I don't have the money to go splurge, that's typically what I'll purchase. Since I do have blonde hair, about once a week or so, I'll use the Shimmer Lights shampoo for blonde and silver hair. This stuff does not smell lovely, but it works really well, and I leave it on my hair for about 10 minutes or so to just take the brassiness out of the blonde, and it works really well, and I definitely recommend this specific brand. So love this purple shampoo. And for a deep conditioner, I love the Macadamia Deep Repair Mask, I believe is what it's called. It's just super pricey, but I'm hoping that I can pick that up pretty soon, especially when it gets warmer. My hair tends to get super dried out from all the swimming and stuff like that. And for a drugstore alternative, I really like the L'Oreal deep conditioner in the little pot, just as macadamia one is in, and it's much cheaper. I like the one in the yellow packaging. So I will post exactly what that is below. And when I get out of the shower, I will apply I kind of let my hair sit in a turby twister thing for a while to soak up the water, the excess water, so I'm not brushing through sopping wet hair. I feel like that would break it a little bit more so than as opposed to waiting, I guess. So then I will put in the Healthy Sexy Hair Soy Tri Wheat Leave-In Conditioner, and I heard about this on YouTube years ago, and a couple years ago now I came across it and just decided to try it out, and it has been my like holy grail leave-in conditioner of all time. It works as a detangler as well, and I just absolutely love it. I have not used anything else. What I do is, a lot of times Ulta sells the 16-ounce bottle. It's usually around $16, but every once in a while they'll have a hair sale and it'll go down to about $7 or $8, which is a great deal. And then they have these little bottles there for like $6, I think. And so one time I picked this up, so I just keep refilling this one because I came across a huge liter container of the leave-in conditioner, and so I just keep refilling that. And I've gone through a couple of those liters. That's how much I love it. So hands down, my absolute favorite. I like it better than It's a 10. Any other leave-in conditioner I have tried, it blows it out of the park. A few products that I will use depending on what I do with my hair is the Chi Iron Guard heat protecting spray, and this stuff smells so good, first of all, and it just does a good job of holding the curls or holding whatever style you're working with. It's just an all-around good heat protectant. It reminds me of that Paul Mitchell hot off the press spray that I've heard several YouTubers talk about in the past. It reminds me a lot of that. I don't know how much this retails for. It was a gift, so I'm not sure. I'll leave a link below though, and I just absolutely recommend it. It works really well, but there are absolutely other cheaper alternatives, I'm sure, that work awesome. And when my hair is dry or wet, it really doesn't matter, but usually if it's dry and it looks a little dry, I will use this Silky Sexy Hair Frizz Eliminator Light for fine/normal hair. And I kind of have just normal hair. I don't have super thick hair, and I don't have thin hair by any means, but I do like to use this. It just kind of like tames that frizz that you have, especially in the warmer months. So this is just, I found works, and it's lasted me forever, and I don't even know if I'm halfway through. So this is a keeper, and I think you can find this really anywhere. Most places sell the Sexy Hair line, so definitely recommend that. As far as dry shampoo goes, I'm a firm believer in the Batiste dry shampoo. I absolutely love it. I hate the one for colored hair, so the one for blonde, red, brown. Those are horrible to me. I did use the brown colored tinted one when I had a little bit darker hair at one point, and I hated it. It didn't show up white, but it just the residue made my like fingernails black, and it got on my clothes. I don't know if I had a defect bottle, but it was horrible. Just don't recommend those, but the regular bottles are great. I love the green and like yellow and white striped one. I don't know, that one is a very like clean scent, which I prefer. I don't like anything super strong for dry shampoo. But I ran out of it, and I was at Target recently, and I remembered that Makeup by Tiffany D mentioned that she uses just the Dove dry shampoo. It says refresh and revive hair without water. This is just a volume dry shampoo, and I love this stuff. The first time I used it, I was not a huge fan. It kind of just, I didn't feel like it worked very well, and I don't know, and the scent was overwhelming. It's not a bad scent, it's a very clean scent, but I don't know, the scent was super powerful. But then the second time I used it, it was incredible. The scent was not overwhelming, and I do have blonde hair, so I can get away with the residue. So if you do have darker hair, unfortunately this is not going to be for you. But it does work for blonde hair, so anyone that's blonde out there, I definitely recommend this, and it's like $4 at the drugstore, as opposed to Batiste is about $8. So I kind of think I'll be repurchasing this from now on, as long as I continue to like it throughout the rest of this bottle. So there's that one. But I do love this Lush dry shampoo. It's a powder, so a lot of people use baby powder, which I have done. I just don't prefer it. It makes my hair feel really product-y, if that's a word. But this does not. It's called the No Drought Dry Shampoo from Lush, and I have had this for like 2.5 years, I want to say. And if you can see, like, I'm barely used like any for having it for that long, and I use this very often. It just adds volume and super simple, and the smell is amazing. It has like a lemon lime smell. I think it's really great, and every time I run out of my like aerosol versions of the dry shampoo, definitely go and use this and then fall back in love with it. So this really is like a backup. It's not something I'd want to use every time just because it is kind of a hassle, but if you have the time, it's totally worth it, but usually I'm in a hurry. But this one's great, the No Drought Dry Shampoo by Lush. Lastly, for products, my favorite hairspray of all time, hands down, is the Sebastian Shaper Professional whole hairspray. And my grandparents use this, and so then all of my family started using it, and I just love it. This is probably like my 5th or 6th bottle. This is the breast cancer awareness one. Usually they're white, but I just love this. It says dry brushable styling hairspray with control. Yeah, I just think that it does not make my hair crunchy in the least bit, but it holds anything, especially curls, so well, and the scent reminds me of family, so it's just very, I don't know, definitely a staple product. And if I was in a super pinch and I couldn't purchase this, I would probably go and purchase the Tresemme hairspray. They're like typical firm hold one. I'll leave a link for that one down below as well. That one's really great as well. Drugstore prices are much nicer, but usually I have luck in finding that one at a decent price. So I will use a hairdryer only when necessary. It's not my favorite thing to do. I just don't like drying my hair, basically. But if I have to use a hairdryer, I will use the Revlon 1875 Ionic ceramic hairdryer. This is the purple top, and it works fine. I can't ever tell a difference in hairdryers, but this one works perfectly fine. It has a diffuser that I'll use every once in a while if necessary, but I do like this hairdryer. I will use the Nano Thermic ceramic and ion Olivia Garden round brush. As you can see, it's freaking huge. It is so big, but this brush is incredible. Whenever I do decide to blow dry my hair straight, this is absolutely a must, because I don't really like using flat irons on my hair anymore. It's just not my thing. I just don't use it. And but I still want that straight look, so this gives me that. This is just like, it creates the most beautiful, smooth hair. I mean, like, it just does such a good job. And my mom uses this specific kind at her salon, and she just gets the best results every time, and so I absolutely recommend this brush. I think it is a little pricey, but it is so worth it. And as far as just a regular old hairbrush, I do use the wet brush line of brushes. I think I have 2 regular ones, the more oval shaped ones, and I've gone through 2 of those, and then I found this one, and I really like the paddle one. It works just the same, but it just is bigger, so faster, does it a little bit faster, and I like the color of this one. But yeah, the wet brush is hands down my favorite. I even have a mini one in my purse that I got in my stocking for Christmas, and I love it. I just haven't found a brush that works any better than these, so I definitely recommend them. They're inexpensive and you can find them almost anywhere. And the last 2 things are my favorite 2 things, and they are what I use to achieve curls. So the first one is one I've had the longest. I've had it for several years, and I refuse to do absolutely anything but this to my hair for so long, and it is the Remmington Tapered curling wand, and this is the easiest thing to use in the whole world. I promise you, anyone could use this. It gets super hot and just gives really natural curls, and I used to use it a little differently. Now what I'll do is, if I have second day hair and my hair is just really wavy, or I've slept on it kind of funny and it's not as wavy as it was the day before, I'll just heat this up and I'll take little pieces and curl them like really fast, hold it for like 1 second, let it go, and then do it the other direction and let it go, and then it just kind of, it's not very ringlety, I guess. It's more wavy, and so it just looks like my natural hair, so it gives that same effect as if I didn't use any products on it or tools on it. But so that's what I do when I'm in a pinch for that. I don't usually curl my hair like this with this product anymore. I use this other one, and that is what I use for this look. And I do have a tutorial on this, how to achieve these voluminous curls. It should be posted already, so I will link that below. But I use my Dura 1.5 inch curling iron, and it's just a clamped curling iron, and I believe that Cerebel uses something pretty similar to this. And I do the same technique that she does. I just find that this gets super hot and works super well. I can do my hair in like 10 minutes tops with this, and the curls stay all day, even the next day. It's incredible. And this was a gift, and I am so grateful for it because it is absolutely my favorite curling iron of all time. I prefer this way so much more than a curling wand. And that's just my personal preference. Some people will prefer the wand over that, but for me personally, I'm loving that right now. So that is gonna be it. I think that is what I use consistently currently, and I hope that you enjoyed and maybe got some new products to try out or some ideas of new products to try out. And if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.